tonight's gonna be a good, good night. I feel it. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good, good night. I feel it. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good, good night. Tonight's the night. Let's live it up. I got my money. Let's spin it up. Go out and smash it. Like, oh my God. Jump out that sofa. Let's get up.
I know that we'll have a ball if we get down and go out and just lose it all. I feel stressed out, I wanna let it go. Let's go way out, spaced out and losing our control.
Fill up my cup. Mazel tov. Look at her dancing. Just take it off. Let's paint the town. We'll shut it down. Let's burn the roof.
And then we'll do it again.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And do it. And do it. Let's live it up and do it. And do it. And do it. Do it. Do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. 'Cause I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good, good night. I feel it. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good, good night. I feel tonight's the night. Hey, let's live it up.
Let's live it up.
I got my money. Hey, let's spin it up. Let's spin it up. Go out and smash it.
Smash it.
Like, oh my God. Like, oh my God. Jump out that sofa. Come on. Let's get up. Fill up my cup.
Drink.
Mazel tov.
Time.
Look at her dancing.
Move it, move
Just
it.
take it up. Let's paint the town. Paint the town. We'll shut it down. Shut it down. Let's burn the roof.
And then we'll do it again.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And do it. And do it. Let's live it up and do it. And do it. And do it. Do it. Do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Here we come. Here we go. We gotta rock. Easy come. Easy go. Now we on top. Feel the shot. Body rock. Rock it. Don't stop. Round and round. Up and down. Around the clock. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Friday, Saturday, Saturday to Sunday. Get with us. You know what we say. Party every day. Party every day. And I'm feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good, good night. I feel it. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good, good night.
We are a comprehensive academic.
Good morning, graduates. Please begin to take your seats.
The College of Medicine is one of the oldest in the country.
It was the period after the ending of the Civil War when the school reopened, and we only had 2 graduates.
The medical school was no longer a local institution.
But here was a time in history when African-American workers, they were paying the workers half the wages they were paying white workers.
Jim Colbert, everybody believed in him.
He was the right man at the right time.
MUSC means the place where I was able to make dreams come true.
We are a community of students, a community of educators, and a community of researchers.
Healthcare at the end of the day
This hospital now is just beyond the wildest dreams.
I think MUSC is a hidden gem in South Carolina.
I think we at MUSC should think of what can we do to become exemplary.
Innovation is far more than a trendy buzzword. It's how we lean into the future.
Will become a name that people think of when they think of just places with good ideas.
And everyone shares the passion for making an impact and making a difference.
We've become experts in how to deploy telehealth.
Improving health equity was part of the mission statement of MUSC.
It changed how others fundamentally viewed us, certainly within the state. We delivered vaccines, testing in every county in the state.
So the medical college's first class started in November 1824. It consisted of 5 students, and it was the Medical College of South Carolina until 1969 when we became a university. So we became the Medical University of South Carolina.
The change from the Medical College in South Carolina to the Medical University, it was a name change, but it was more than that. It was the fact that the medical school was no longer a local institution. It was now a nationwide university, and more and more people were being added to it.
If there is any legacy that I may or may not have in this role, I would hope that one of the legacies are that MUSC has a culture of innovation. I've always intentionally put patients at the center of everything we do. And in addition to that, innovation is how we change for their lives. Those two are critical. So what's a culture of innovation? It's taste it, see it, feel it, breathe it. When you're part of us, you know it. And people seek us out because that's who we are.
Innovation at MUSC is one of our key values. It's what propels us forward. And so the ability for our researchers to do work that can then become patentable and be used other places is essential. It's part of what makes us a university, and a medical university.
Dr. Cole tasked Dr. Colley and I with looking at where we are with all aspects of innovation across campus, to bring them together and to form an Office of Innovation, to write a job description for a Chief Innovation Officer, and to hire Dr. Jesse Goodwin as our Chief Innovation Officer. That has changed the culture of innovation here at MUSC. It has stimulated innovation at MUSC, and it is why we are on the map for innovation at MUSC.
I'm charged with creating a culture of innovation at MUSC that is internationally recognized. That is the goal. The aspirational target is that we'll become a name that people think of when they think of just places with good ideas.
Research shows time and time again, when you have a diverse workforce, your bottom line financially goes up because you have a broader scope of lens, greater chance for innovation because you've got a diversity of voice. There's going to be return on investment. There's going to be more opportunity for innovation through innovation of thought that comes with diversity. And there's going to be a bigger opportunity to have a more engaged, retained workforce, because they're going to be individuals who find commonality and connection because now we're more diverse, and they're going to want to stay.
200 years in Charleston on this campus is incredible. And it also reflects how far we've come, our ability to adapt, our ability to grow, our ability to innovate and create in new ways that benefit the people of not only Charleston and not only South Carolina, but actually all around the country. That's something MUSC should be immensely proud of. I know I'm proud of it.
I believe the reason that you celebrate anything for 200 years is you made a difference. And it's set a standard that has been high. And so we can celebrate 200 years. I applaud the progress that they've made.
So I don't know why it's been here for 200 years, but I don't think things are random. I think we're here because our state needs us. I think we're here because we have an obligation to care for people, to find innovations, to look forward, and to be here for them. And I don't see that changing in the next 200 years.
I would say the medical university was conceived by visionaries. It was the first medical school in the South. They were starting something brand new in 1824. The institution is still at heart trying to be an innovator, and in that sense, maybe better than what exists today. 200 years of progress and 200 more to come.
200 years of anything in continuity is very unique. And I think that our history has been, it's interesting, I keep going back to innovation and so forth. If you look at the founding of the Medical College of South Carolina in 1824, they were considered the innovators in their time. So isn't it awesome that through the thread of history, 200 years, which parallels an entire nation, we've been present and accounted for every step along the way. Where we stand right now, we have more potential, more opportunity to make even further impact than at any point in the last 200 years.
MUSC is the place to be. This is where people want to be. They're choosing to come here and choosing to stay. And I think we're seeing the benefits. And I hope that all of the giants on whose shoulders we stand as we celebrate our 200th year, I hope wherever they are, they can see the great success that we're continuing to build on the foundation that they laid. And I hope that brings a smile to their faces wherever they are.
Would you all please rise and remain standing for our processions? We will begin with our distinguished MUSC faculty.
Got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. All through my city, all through my home. We're flying up, no ceiling when we in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off of it, moving so phenomenally. More like the way we rock it, so don't stop. Under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well you already know. So just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good creeping up on you, so just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, dance, dance. Ooh, it's something magical. It's in the air, it's in my blood, it's rushing on. I don't need no reason, don't need control. I fly so high, no ceiling when I'm in my zone. Cause I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, can't take my eyes off it. I've been so phenomenally. You're more like the way we rock it. So don't stop, stop, stop. Under the lights when everything goes. Nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move where you already know. So just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel the good, good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, dance, dance. Stop the feeling, yeah. So keep dancing. Yeah, yeah. I can't stop the. 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 Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good, good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving, so keep dancing. Everybody say. This feeling inside my bones, it goes electric wavy when I turn it on. All through my city, all through my home, we're flying up no ceiling when we in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off it, moving so phenomenally.
Please be seated. At this time, I would like to invite our flag bearers to begin the procession of the collegiate banners. Their names and the colleges they represent will be displayed on the monitors above. Would all candidates, the presidential party, and the academic faculty please rise?
celebration. It's a celebration. Celebrate good times, come on. Let's celebrate. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. Baby, we're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. It's a celebration. Celebrate good times, come on. Come on and celebrate tonight. 'Cause everything's gonna be alright. Let's celebrate. Celebrate good times, come on.
And now, I invite Dr. David Cole, President of the Medical University of the South Carolina, to preside over the remainder of our 194th commencement exercises.
Good morning. What an exciting day, by the way. Before we have our invocation, I would ask that everybody please remain standing for the presentation of the colors by the MUSC Color Guard, and then join in the singing of the Star-Spangled Banner performed by Elliott Moore, College of Dental Medicine, class of 2026.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Please remain standing for the invocation to be delivered by the Reverend Herman Frank Harris.
Let us pray. To the ultimate source of care and compassion, there are moments in life where our experiences are beyond human words to capture, but we offer words of gratitude for just such a moment today. We are grateful for graduates who chose to answer a call to serve others, even in times of uncertainty. Thank you that they recognize their gifts and now desire to use them for the benefit and well-being of others. May they not only remember this moment, but also the years of sacrifice that made this milestone possible. We celebrate their perseverance and commitment and ask that your hand will continue to guide them as they bring comfort and wisdom to those under their care. We are also grateful for the many family members and friends who gather to share in this occasion. Certainly, the feelings of joy for the students they are connected to transcend what can be described. Because love never ends, we acknowledge that those wonderful emotions, which began long before today, will be felt long after this ceremony is over. We also appreciate the investment of faculty, staff, and mentors who look upon these graduates with feelings of pride. We give thanks that the influence of wise teachers will be felt through the many lives that are touched through those they taught. We pause to reflect on what is felt, because what is felt individually connects us collectively and empowers us to make positive change in the communities we will serve. For what is experienced today and in days to come, we give thanks. Amen.
MUSC is very proud to recognize this year's candidates who have served in the United States Armed Forces before seeking a career path in health professions. We acknowledge them today with a red, white, and blue honor cord as they embark on another chapter in their continued service of the citizens of our nation. Please join me in thanking our veteran students for their service. Please be seated. Graduates, alumni, distinguished faculty, guests, staff, welcome to the 194th commencement ceremony of the Medical University of South Carolina. To the class of 2024, as we gather here today to celebrate your graduation, I want to offer you my personal congratulations. I'm filled with immense pride and excitement for each of you, and I'm confident in saying your family and friends gathered here are at least as equally as proud and excited. This year, 2024, is of special significance. It's our 200th anniversary. Only you and your fellow graduates today will be ever able to say, I was a bicentennial graduate. It's a proud moment to be a part of MUSC. As I reflect on our bicentennial year, it's important to recognize a remarkable journey. The Medical College of South Carolina was founded in 1824 with a big vision and a spirit of innovation. There have been 200 years of monumental achievements and bold ideas, from scientific breakthroughs, developing new medical techniques and devices, to pioneering life-saving procedures, to continually educating the future. And in 2024, we have more momentum, talent, and purpose than any point in the last 200 years. We're poised for the future. So in this historic year for MUSC, I'd like to take a moment to celebrate our common history and moment. Today, you are embarking on a noble endeavor, making the world a better place. Your education has equipped you with the skills, knowledge, and ingenuity needed to excel. Yet it's your compassion and ability to face the future that will set you apart. You are our future, a future marked by innovation, service, and transformation. As each of you transitions today from learner to serving others, I urge you to be forward-thinking and innovative, explore new frontiers, challenge the status quo, and revolutionize how to think, work, and live. Never be afraid to push the boundaries of what is possible. Remember, healthcare is about people. It's about putting the needs of others before yourselves, making a meaningful difference, and always serving with compassion and kindness. And in your roles and lives, I encourage you to approach your work and your days and your lives with integrity and a deep sense of purpose. Embrace the challenges that come your way, learn from your experiences, and never lose sight that it's a privilege to serve. Whether care providers, researchers, scientists, professionals, educators, each of you has the opportunity to inspire change and leave a positive mark on the world. And so leaving a lasting future legacy, which will continue to add to the already rich 200-year legacy called MUSC. Class of 2024, the world awaits you. Make your mark, leave a legacy, and pave the way for the next 200 years. Congratulations. And now it's my distinct pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker, MUSC's Dr. Rose Dolores Gibbs, the first African-American woman to graduate from the College of Medicine at MUSC. You'll learn more about her from your program and after her remarks. So for now, please join me in welcoming Dr. Gibbs to the podium.
Thank you, Dr. Cole, and it is a pleasure to be here today. Twinkle, twinkle, little stars, how I wonder what you are. Far above the world so high, just like diamonds in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, all you graduates, you are the diamonds in the sky. And your future, yes, your future gleams brightly. I encourage you to celebrate your accomplishments. Dance with comfort. Dream dreams of success. Laugh with happiness. Flirt with satisfaction. Walk with courage. And work in your profession as you serve others. However, dark clouds of mistakes, errors, poor choices may lurk in your paths. My advice, admit your mistakes. Consult frequently with your advisors. Respect your colleagues and treat your patients as you wish to be treated. During my freshman year, spring of 1970, I failed physiology. I thought my medical days were over. I went home to Monk's Corner and discussed my failure with my family. My father, a farmer, said, "Daughter, there are times when you will fall. When that time comes, daughter, do your best, do your very best to fall on your back. You see, daughter, if you fall on your back, you can look up. If you can look up, you can get up." Then you can crawl, you can walk, you can run, and you can fly. I was blessed to have fallen on my back. So the summer, I went to Columbia University, retook physiology, and passed with a B. When, graduates, when you fall, it's not a question of if I fall. Remember what Farmer Gibbs said, to fall on your back. Now, falling on your back is not the physiological way that we fall. So I will give you a little more homework before you receive your degree. Practice, practice, practice falling on your back. This year, MUSC stands on 200 years of history. An eternal flame was lit in 1824 by students and professors. They ensured that the flame burned with dignity, dedication, curiosity, a thirst for learning, and tender hearts for a patient. That flame continues to grow today. 4 students in 1824 have grown into nearly 700 graduates today. A small donated space now thrives as an educational, patient care, research, and community-focused institution. I congratulate you for being a graduate of MUSC's 200th year. Remember to nurture and grow, maintain the flame. At this point, graduates, you may be wondering, where is this flame? I see no flame. Twinkling, twinkling graduates, the flame is within you. I see it in your eyes. I can feel it in your hearts. Nurture that flame. Carry it with honor and respect until it's time for you to stand where I do and pass the flame on. I was working at Bristol Laboratory in Syracuse, New York, when my acceptance letter to the Medical College of South Carolina was received. It was in 1969, and the nurses' strike here at the university was in full force and making national and international news. We had many who came to Charleston: Coretta Scott King, Andrew Young, and others. Because of this, I was discouraged by colleagues, friends, church members in Syracuse from attending the medical university. I am so elated that I did not allow them to influence my future. You see, they did not know Charleston, and they did not know the Medical College of South Carolina. They equated the strike as a sign of violence in the city and at the college. But you see, graduates, I knew Charleston. I'm from Oaks Corner. I knew Charleston. And I knew the Medical College of South Carolina. Having contracted rheumatic fever as a child, I spent many hours in the heart clinic here. I always observed the works and listened to the conversation of the health providers. And it was at that time that I made a decision that I would attend the Medical College of South Carolina. There will be times when your dreams, your plans, and your thoughts will be challenged by others. But do as I did. Do not allow them to challenge your dreams. I encourage you to hold fast to your dreams, your ethics, your morality, and your professionalism. They will not fail you. Langston Hughes, the poet, once wrote, "Hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die, life is like a broken-winged bird that cannot fly." Now, graduates, allow me to tell you about a few memories that I have from being at the university, which is now your university and our alma mater. I hope these memories will communicate important ideas to you. I took a surgery rotation with a private surgeon. I overheard my classmates say that Dr. Harry Gregory was the best. And you see, I only wanted the best. So I quickly registered with Dr. Gregory and spent 6 weeks with him in Roper and St. Francis hospitals. Dr. Gregory taught me the importance of respecting and trusting others. One day, as we were preparing for a surgical procedure, we went through the routine of scrubbing before entering the surgical suite. The OR nurse called Dr. Gregory out, saying that he did not scrub for the required period of time. Dr. Gregory prepared to re-scrub. A physician scrubbing at a nearby sink said, "Harry, don't listen to her. Don't re-scrub." Dr. Harry said, "But she is the head OR nurse. She is in charge, and she is right. It's for the patient's safety." So Dr. Gregory re-scrubbed, exhibiting the respect that he had for nurses and her authority, as well as respect and safety for his patients. He did not follow the recommendation that came from his colleagues' false pride. Dr. Gregory did the right thing. During your life and your work, remember Dr. Gregory and follow his philosophy. I took pediatric surgery under the tutelage of Dr. Beeman Otheson. We called him Dr. B. I was assigned to a 4-year-old child with cancer. She was very small and frail. I was often hesitant to go into her room and also afraid to touch her for fearing that I would hurt her. One day, Dr. B said, "I am afraid for this child's nutrition." At that time, there were not any commercial fats on the market for intravenous infusion. Dr. B devised a method to give her the fat that she needed. The father's blood type was a perfect match for the child. So, for 2 days, the father consumed as much fat as he could. Then the child was transfused with the father's fat-rich blood. To me, this was one of the most ingenious plans during my clinical rotation, and I learned the importance of innovation. Another strong memory for me came from my postgraduate training at Howard University Hospital in Washington, D.C. While making rounds one morning, I was called to room 315. Upon arriving, I realized that the chief of medicine, Dr. John Townsend, was the attending. My legs became like wet noodles and my eyes like a full moon. You see, I thought I had done something wrong, which might have put my internship on the line. But Dr. Townsend said, "Intern Gibbs, we think this patient might have intestinal parasites. And you being from the low country of South Carolina, I know you have diagnosed and treated many cases of intestinal parasites." "Yes, sir." "Yes, sir," I said. "Yes, sir. But I will tell you, but I did not tell him. Growing up on our farm in Monk's Corner, I had intestinal parasites." So he passed the chart to me and he said, "I am assigning this patient to you." I went to the laboratory, prepared the specimen, looked under the microscope, and what do you know? There they were, the ova of Ascra intestinal parasites. The patient was diagnosed, treated, and discharged. Today, you are graduating from a university which is known for many things, including diagnosing and treating intestinal parasites. I also learned a lot from my Peace Corps experience, which allowed me the opportunity to work on a few continents, numerous countries, urban and rural communities. I saw and treated patients with many illnesses and diseases that have been eradicated or non-existent in the United States. Schistosomiasis, filariasis, onchocerciasis, polio, tetanus, rabies, leprosy, malaria. There are also many, many very common illnesses that we do have here. Hypertension, diabetes, anemia, cancer, to name a few. The patients I saw during that work expressed their thankfulness and appreciation for my being there and for my expertise. And they did their expressions in words, sometimes with a slight bow, other times with a few mangoes, oranges, or bananas. In my Monk's Corner office, patients often brought fruits, vegetables, and baked goods. Remember, thank you will not always be expressed in words, but your patients appreciate, trust, and respect you. As your parents dream and work for their children to have a better and brighter life than theirs, those upon whose shoulders you stand have the same dreams for you. Twinkling graduates, your future is bright. I encourage you to work in many areas of healthcare, locally, abroad, in space, beneath the ocean, new and advancing technology. As you work in many areas of healthcare and science, remember this day and why you are receiving your degrees. For those of you engaged in direct patient care, it's for your patients. For those of you who are involved in indirect patient care, it is to advance healthcare and discovery. Please know that each of you will positively impact health of individuals and communities, and ultimately the health care of mankind now and into the future. These are my memories and the lessons that I have learned. Respect for all individuals. Listen to co-workers and those other professions. Like Dr. Gregory, listen to the nurses. Be creative and innovative like Dr. B. And remember where you came from. When I graduated in 1973, there were more men than women in the healthcare system. As a physician in Monk's Corner, many came into the office asking to see the man in charge. My office manager made a sign which said, "Do you want to see the man in charge or the woman who knows what's happening?" To our female graduates, I hope that sign remains in the antique closet. Today, I see the twinkle, the spark, the excitement in your eyes. As I walked down a few memories to remind me of how your memories might affect your classmates, teachers, memories will oftentimes restore that and twinkles once this day is behind you. I leave you with a quote from Rudyard Kipling. If you can talk to crowds and not lose your virtue, or walk with kings and not lose the common touch, the earth is yours. As you become distinctive researchers, educators, writers, publishers, administrators, healthcare providers, please do not forget your first obligation is to advance health care and delivery to benefit all current and future patients. Then, you twinkling graduates, this day, May 18th, 2024, I personally invite you into the challenging, broad, and deeply rewarding arena of healthcare and biosciences. Thank you, and remember to nurture the flame. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Dr. Gibbs, thank you for your remarks. And now it's my honor to introduce Dr. Lisa Saladin, Executive Vice President of Academic Affairs and Provost, who will read a summary of the citation for Dr. Rose Dolores Gibbs.
Thank you, Dr. Cole, and thank you, Dr. Gibbs, for that motivational and inspiring speech. Today, we are pleased to honor Rose Dolores Gibbs for her numerous lasting contributions to the field of medicine. The full citation is in your program, so I will summarize it here. Born and raised on a 24-acre farm in Moncks Corner, Dr. Rose Dolores Gibbs has experienced and inspired a love of people and service to communities for many decades. Dr. Gibbs was a chemistry major at Fisk University in Nashville before her love of science and medicine led her to enroll in the medical school at MUSC. After she graduated in '73, Dr. Gibbs completed a residency in internal medicine and a fellowship in infectious diseases at Howard University Hospital, then earned a tropical diseases certificate at Walter Reed Hospital. Those experiences led her to the Peace Corps, where she served as a physician in Sierra Leone and Liberia for 2 years, and consulted with Peace Corps volunteers in other West African nations. She then served as the Chief of Medical Operations for the Peace Corps for 4 years, directing the work of 5,500 volunteers in 55 countries. After leaving the Peace Corps, she became director of the Office of International Health at the Charles Drew Postgraduate University in Los Angeles. Then, for 35 years, she maintained a practice in internal medicine in Moncks Corner, operated a free medical clinic for 10 years for local Hispanic communities, and cared for patients on various mission trips to the Honduras. The first African woman to graduate from our College of Medicine, Dr. Gibbs has held many leadership and support positions at MUSC as an Alumni Association member, a clinical mentor, a preceptor, a writer, and public speaker. In so many ways of service to her patients and communities, she has focused on those in great need. In dedicating her many clinical and leadership skills to relieving the suffering of patients in the United States and overseas. She has exemplified the real-world hope and joy embodied in compassionate care for the underserved, the abandoned, and those who are fortunate to have easier access to health care. In recognition of her extraordinary contributions, we are proud to recognize her, Dr. Rose Dolores Gibbs, as our keynote speaker for the 2024 commencement at the Medical University of South Carolina.
It is now my honor to introduce Dr. Donald R. Johnson II, MUSC Board of Trustee member, who will read a summary of the citation for Mr. Kenny G. Craven, Charles Schultz, Vice Chairman of the Board of Trustees, who will present the hood, and Dr. James Lemon, Chairman of the Board of Trustees, who will present the honorary degree.
Born and raised in Summerville, South Carolina, Mr. Kenneth G. Craven is a strong advocate for addressing the critical medical needs of children in our nation and has worked tirelessly to this end through his work with Shriners Hospitals for Children. As the past president, CEO, and imperial potentate of Shriners International and the chairman of the board of directors of Shriners Hospitals for Children, Mr. Craven has led the international healthcare system that has served nearly 2 million children from over 170 countries. We are especially grateful for Mr. Craven's leadership in funding MUSC's Pediatric Burn Center at the Sean Jenkins Children's Hospital. The Pediatric Burn Center is a vital part of the South Carolina Burn Center at MUSC Health, the state's only comprehensive facility of its kind serving children and adults with burn care ranging from minor to severe. At the Sean Jenkins Children's Hospital and in related emergency departments and outpatient settings, pediatric patients receive advanced care from a team of clinicians and support staff in the state-of-the-art settings, treating hundreds of pediatric patients annually. Mr. Craven's support for our acclaimed burn center reflects his dedication to the health and welfare of individuals, families, and communities in our nation and beyond, demonstrating his commitment to fostering unity and collaboration. His extensive executive skills have served to meet the critical needs of children and families who otherwise might have little or no access to life-altering treatments. Thank you, Kenny.
In recognition of his contributions to MUSC and to South Carolina, in the name and by the authority of the trustees and faculty of the Medical University of South Carolina, I confer upon you, Mr. Kenneth G. Kenny Craven, the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa. Congratulations. I would like to introduce Ms. Noor Hijazi, President of the Student Government Association, graduating with concurrent degrees, Doctor of Medicine and Doctor of Philosophy, for some brief remarks.
Thank you, Dr. Cole. Fellow graduates, faculty, administrators, esteemed guests, family, and friends, it is an honor to stand before you today. Growing up in Lebanon, I had two dreams: to become a surgeon and to live in New York City. You know, swapping hospital scrubs for glamorous dresses on Broadway evenings. Driven by these aspirations, I left my beloved homeland and traveled 6,000 miles to the United States. On May 27 of 2017, Charleston did not just welcome a hopeful, ambitious dreamer looking to earn a degree. It welcomed someone who would find a second home. From my first day at MUSC, I knew that this place was where dreams could be nurtured. Those early days were filled with uncertainty and self-doubt. Yet, it was here, amidst Charleston's marshes and palmettos, that I discovered the true meaning of perseverance and the strength of community. Faculty members, mentors, and administrators, you all saw potential in us even when our bedside manner was more awkward than a first date. Each one of you played an integral role in shaping not only the young professionals we are becoming, but also the people we are today. As I prepare to move to New York City for my third-year residency, I take with me more than a degree. I leave Charleston enriched with a lifetime of lessons, a heart full of memories, and a spirit strengthened by the support and wisdom that I've gained here. I will miss the charm of Charleston streets, the warm Southern hospitality, and every good morning, sweetheart that made each day a little bit brighter. Class of 2024, today we gather at the threshold of a future rich with promise and responsibility. As we stand on the brink of new beginnings, I urge you to appreciate the journey that has brought us here. Reflect on the relentless nights of study, the looming assignment deadlines, the long days in the lab for some, and the exhaustive hours in clinic for others. Every tear shed and every laugh shared, they were all worth it. They have brought us to this moment. As we step forward in our respective fields, we share a profound commitment to heal, to discover, to innovate, and to nurture. Together, we form a crucial part of the healthcare mosaic, each of us dedicated to the betterment of humanity. Let us embrace tomorrow's challenges with the courage to transform lives and the passion to make a lasting difference. Most importantly, let us work with love, a concept beautifully described by the Lebanese-American poet Khalil Gibran. To work with love is to build a house with affection, as if your beloved were to dwell in that house. It is to sow seeds with tenderness and reap the harvest with joy, as if your beloved were to eat the fruit. It is to charge all things you fashion with the breath of your own spirit, and to know that all the blessed dead are standing about you and watching. Let this be our guiding principle, to work not just with our hands and minds, but with our hearts, infusing our daily tasks with purpose. Let's not just be skilled professionals in our fields, but beacons of hope and agents of change in a world that needs it more than ever. Trust in yourselves, embrace your journeys, and never give up on your dreams. Remember, no aspiration is too daring. If a first-generation high school graduate from a small city in Lebanon can stand before you today, having achieved her dreams, so can you. Before closing off, I want to send a special thanks to my mother and father who supported me from 1,000 miles away. Mom, Dad, I am nothing without you. Thank you for believing in me, for your love and support. I hope I have made you proud. I also want to extend a profound thank you to the families of all of my fellow graduates, every parent, sibling, partner, and friend who has been there along the way for us to reach this moment. On behalf of the class of 2024, thank you for being our cornerstone, our motivation, and our enduring support. Thank you, MUSC, for everything. Thank you, fellow graduates, for being part of this unforgettable journey. Congratulations, and I look forward to seeing what the future holds for us.
And now it's time to celebrate each and every one of our graduates. At this time, we begin the procession of students. As we honor each graduate as they cross the stage, we will proceed by college, and we will begin with the College of Health Professions. It is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Zohair Kapazi, Professor and Dean of the College of Health Professions. Dr. Kapazi will be joined by Dr. Cole and by Dr. Lemon to recognize the graduates as they process past.
Dr. Cole, it is my honor to present the candidates for the master's degree in health administration. Dr. Cole, it is my honor to present the candidates for the Master of Science degree in Cardiovascular Perfusion.
Ms.
Dr. Cole, it is my honor to present the candidates for the doctorate degree in health administration. It is my honor to present the candidates for the doctorate degree in nurse anesthesia practice. Dr. Cole, it's my honor to present the candidates for the doctorate degree in occupational therapy.
Christine Marilyn Moon. Emily Ryan Bott. Molly Diane Rikoff. Tara Marie Murphy. Joshua Brown. Eileen Bunby. Lindsay Boucher. Shelby Alexandra Cobb. Patricia Brewer Gordon. Michaela Criswell. Susan Renee Dempsey. Emily A. Donovan.
Dr. Cole, it is my honor to present the candidates for the doctorate degree in physical therapy.
Lucy Corinne Ashmore. Ashlyn Morone. Haley Beeman. Gabrielle
Dr. Cole, it is my honor to present the candidates for the doctorate degree in philosophy.
Carolyn Kate Barnes. Janet Susan Hildebrand. Ryan D. Cruz. Suzanne W. Van Herk.
Dr. Cole, it is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Kathy Durham, Professor and Dean of the College of Nursing.
Dr. Cole, it is my honor to present the candidates for the Bachelor's of Science degree in nursing.
Kayla Latoya Bowman. Candace Ann Roach. Clarissa Cheyenne Burgess. Jordan Michael Eady. Kayla Eady. Chantel Nikisha Frazier. Megan Gagliano. Kayla Shanice Green. Holly Elizabeth Hatfield. Tashiba I. King. Zakia Overton. Marnie Montauk Sanders. Hindle McLaurin Service.
Dr. Cole, it is my honor to present the candidates for the Master's of Science degree in nursing.
Elizabeth Antelo Juma.
Dr. Cole, it is my honor to present the candidates for the doctorate degree in nursing practice.
Alexis Ann Butler. Amy Ray Carswell. Lindsay DeStefano Chapman. Michelle L. Cruz. Kelsey Jordan Elroy. Austin Duke Hatfield. Mary Catherine Kenyon. Amy Lindenfelter.
Dr. Cole, it is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Paula Trockman, Professor and Dean of the College of Graduate Studies.
It is my honor to present the candidates for the Master of Science degree in Biomedical Sciences.
Hina Minton Day. Amy Jacqueline Gaddings. Dhruva N. Patel. Caitlin A. Sullivan. Zoe Marie Van Collerty.
It is my honor to present the candidates for the Master of Science degree in Clinical Research.
Julie N. Sherry.
It is my honor to present the candidates for the Master of Science degree in Medical Sciences.
Isabella Annalise Brookshire. Yana Engel. William Christian Watts. Jillian Cassis. Madeline Marie Knowles. Zachary Christos Antonakos. Charles Logan Shishis. Jackson Palmer Smith. Hallie Olivia Sutter. Kyle Richard Cole. Jerry W. White III.
It is my honor and pleasure to present the candidates for the doctorate degree in philosophy.
Brittany Dawn Browning. Matthew Curtis Davis. Janice Charmel Lover. Jordan A. Harton. Erin Lindsay Martin. Mary Elizabeth Moore. Nathaniel Brian David Parsons. Claudia Alejandra Salazar Hurtado. Elizabeth Wallace.
Dr. Cole, it is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Philip Hall, Professor and Dean of the College of Pharmacy.
Dr. Cole, it is my honor to present the candidates for the doctorate degree of pharmacy.
Lauren Delaney Adams. Ashley Victoria Atkins. Faisal Al-Mukbil. Madison Lutner. David Bernardin Leslie. Brenda Vanessa Maldonado Yanes. William Michael McDonald. Eltiana Mitchell. Casey Lane McQuaid. Caroline Paluda Oliver. Alexandra Pamela Otto. Simran Rajesh Patel. Maria Magdalena Paula. Carolyn Annette Paxton. Jacob Thomas Powell. Peyton Ray Price. Madison Rose Price. Jacob Pritchard. Devondra O. Ramsey. Nelly Zoe Reagan. Cassidy Bates Braggs. Seth E. Roomba. Jacob Scott Smith. Jennifer Christine Smith. Julia Elizabeth Smoke. Elizabeth Haley Smoke Gibbons. Kristen Gordner Turner. Caitlin Wallace. Zachary A. Watkins. Charlene Zoe Watson. Jessica Hewitt Williams. Laya Netno Will. Sarah Evelyn Wilson. Hannah C. Wolf. Savannah Young. And Melody Emerald Zafopoulos.
Dr. Cole, on behalf of Dr. Capazzi and myself, it's my honor to present the candidates for the concurrent degrees of Doctor of Pharmacy and Master of Science in Health Informatics.
Victoria Page Brooks. Chad Elliott Barrow.
Dr. Cole, it is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Sarandeep Pooja, Professor and Dean of the College of Dental Medicine.
Dr. Cole, it is my honor to present the candidates for the doctorate degree in dental medicine.
Julia Rose Anderson. Michael Azar. Spencer Neil Barnes. Emma Aileen Barnett. Brianna Elise Becker. Colleen Noel Meehan. Catherine Elizabeth Bell. Benjamin Alston Burton. Tanner Allen Burr. Craig Stephen Correa Jr. Madison Bailey Covington. Anna Frances Frickman. Savannah Ruby Dennis. Nico James Farrar. Alexis Brooke Goodson. Hudson D. Gray. Clayton Tyler Greer. James Wesley Hanson Jr.
Dr. Cole, it is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Terry Steyer, Dean of the College of Medicine.
Dr. Cole, it is my honor to present the candidates for the master's degree in public health.
Kimberly Alexandria Hall. Tanya M. Jones. Savannah May Lee. Dylan Matthew Mott. Veronica Latavia Spates. Ella Starr. Kenneth James Swearinger II.
Caroline Hawkins.
Dr. Cole, it is my honor and privilege to present the candidates for the doctorate degree of medicine.
Anthony O'Leary. Erica Marie Andrade. Miriam Magdi Malay Katea. Elizabeth Thompson Hamilton. Stephen T. Gannon. Ashley Jordan Gervin. Raya Cannon Bledsoe. Robert Leslie Rapp Mason Martin Richardson. Emily Caroline Robertson. Megan Dawn Rogers. Agent G. Russell. Catherine Laura Sanders. Samuel Weldon Siegler. Amy Retired Vincent Shippo. Kayla Renee Shine. Kevin Shrake. John Albert Slovetsky. William Charles Stallings. Connor Stevenson. Andrew Graham Scudder. Margaret Alice Stroud. Cassidy Kiana Sullivan. Sandy Ray Teeling. Joseph Tyler Francis. Aiden Bavaro. Megan Elizabeth Vieira. Himamindu Vinakota. Michael Jeffrey Winzani Jr. Tyler McClung Grunich. Elizabeth Richmond Wallace. Abigail Kate Watson. Emma Limehouse Wetmore. Emily Grant Wilson. Lauren Elizabeth Wolf. Benjamin Dimitri Young. Richard Wenhao Zhao.
Dr. Cole, on behalf of Dr. Trackman and myself, it's my honor to introduce the candidates for the concurrent degree of Doctor of Medicine and Master of Science in Clinical Research.
John Ryan Allen. Anna Nadia Arar. Miriam Erin Griffin. Latika Janika Smith. Noah Christopher Vieira. Courtney Lucas Walker.
Dr. Cole, on my behalf and on behalf of Dean Steyer, it is my privilege, honor, and pleasure to introduce the candidates for the concurrent degree of Doctor of Medicine and Doctor of Philosophy.
Tyler C. Beck.
Will all of the graduating students please rise? In the name of and by the authority of the trustees and faculty of the Medical University of South Carolina, I confer upon each of you your respective degrees. Congratulations. You may now be seated. It is my pleasure to present Jennifer Avenel as the representative of the MUSC Joint Alumni Board to welcome all graduates to the MUSC Alumni Association.
Thank you, Dr. Cole. Graduates, to the class of 2024, on behalf of my fellow alumni in this room and around the world, I am honored to congratulate you on this momentous accomplishment and officially welcome you to the MUSC Alumni Association. Your time as a student is coming to an end, but you will be an alum for the rest of your life. You are joining a community of more than 35,000 engaged, dynamic, and accomplished alumni all over the world who are living MUSC's motto of enriching by giving generously. We each share seminal MUSC experiences, whether they be memories of internships or rotations, dissertations, life-changing experiences, professors who became your mentors, or classmates who became your best friends. You are not alone in the joy or even the apprehension that you might feel today. MUSC is a family, and like all families, it comes with privileges and responsibilities. MUSC alum have been key to the strength of our university since its founding. So I encourage you, stay engaged, stay curious, stay connected, give back, and seek the joy in this place, the people, and the knowledge that it introduced you to. Your path after graduation will not be linear, and almost everywhere you turn, you will find an MUSC alum holding the door for you. So welcome to the MUSC Alumni Association, where every graduate is family. Congratulations.
Your work, dedication, and perseverance have carried you through your educational journey and brought you to this momentous occasion. And I do not doubt that the future holds great promise for each of you. I encourage you to stay connected to your classmates, faculty, friends that you've made along the way. They will help you overcome any obstacles and share the joys that you may face. Even though it may feel that your time here is now ending, I would tell you it is not. It is just the next beginning. We're here for you. We'll be there to support you for now and into the future. We will now have the benediction by the Reverend Herman Frank Harris of MUSC Pastoral Care. Audience, please rise.
Let us pray. To the one who makes all things new, for all that we have seen, heard, and felt in this experience, we are once again grateful. And having received the charge to make a difference in our world, we leave this place dedicated to making our communities healthier places to live. As we have given an initial response to our calling, grant us abiding strength so that we may renew and affirm our calling daily. Guided by your grace, we embrace the next chapter of life, inspired in knowing that our services will always be needed and that we are equipped to meet those needs. For purpose, meaning, and the deep connections of life, we are forever grateful. Amen.
Faculty and graduates, please remain standing for the recessional.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for helping us celebrate this incredibly special day. We will now begin the academic recession. Family can meet the graduates outside the Coliseum at the east entrance.
Watch me dance the night away. My heart could be burning, but you won't see it on my face. Watch me dance the night away. I'll still keep the party burning. I won't get out of pace. Lately, I've been moving close to the edge. Still be looking my best. I stay on the beat, you can count on me. I ain't missing no steps.